Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to dive into the game-changing technique of using your category listing report to add variations to your existing Amazon listings. So in the last video, I introduced you to the category listing report about updating your listings, but this is going to cover specifically adding those variations, which can be a pain to do in Amazon Seller Central itself. So we're going to dive deep into that report. I'm going to show you how to download it like I did in the last video and show you how to effortlessly change these listings. So stick around, I'm going to make your life a whole lot easier and show you exactly how to upload this file. And the one thing I ask of you is to please subscribe to the video. It helps me to grow my following, helps me to get more people, show them how to take the shortcuts in Amazon that I spent years learning. And all I ask you is to click that subscribe button. So let's stick around and watch the video. So the first thing I want to cover is, what is your category listing report? This category listing report is going to download all of your Amazon listings and every feature, and it's going to put it into a nice, easy to use spreadsheet. And if you've watched a lot of my videos in the past, you know I love spreadsheets. It makes my life a lot easier. And you can add every attribute to your listing and make any changes that you need to make. Makes your life super easy. So what we want to do now is get into your Seller Central account, show you how to download that very quickly. If you want a more in-depth look, I put it in that last video. It should be up in one of these corners here, and you can take a look at that one. So now that we're in the Seller Central account, you're going to go to the menu, go down to reports, inventory reports, and then you'll see this screen here. In this screen, you click this, you go to category listing report. Now, if you don't see that available, go to that last video. I show you how to get access to it. You need to create a case with Amazon. Just ask them for your category listing report. It's as easy as that, but I actually go through the process in the last video. You click on that, and then you go ahead and click on the download once it shows that report type of category listing report here on the left. And it's as easy as that. Once you download it, you're going to get a report that looks like this. So the first tab is the instructions. You really don't need to follow this very much. It's pretty simple. You can see some images, some examples. So if you really want to dive deep into it, go through each one of these tabs. This example tab is really good, especially when you're doing variations. You'll see this one here at row 29. It goes over the parentage and the child SKU. So you can see what attributes you need to have for the parent. So if I start scrolling to the right, we'll be able to see that parentage. There we go. So you see this variation, orange part or salmon or whatever color that is. So you see that the variation type is parent, then child. So you don't need to put like the color or anything in the parent. There's a lot of fields you could leave empty, but you do need the parent and you need the variation type. So now let's get into the file and show you more of an example on what to do. So you can see the data definitions, all this. It goes over actually how to update it. So when you do upload the file, you do need to make sure you have this update/delete filled out. You can do a partial update or a full update. Usually I do partial most of the time. And you can see the data definitions right in there about what each one of these fields means. But really what you want to do, this is an example of a parent SKU, which is here. Whatever your parent SKU is, usually I'll just put parent, garlic press, right? If that's what it is. And then each one of my variations have their own specific SKU. But usually if, let's say you have a bunch of non-variation campaigns, right? And you want to add them all together. The first step you need to do is duplicate one of the rows. So you can just right click on the row right here, and then you can go ahead and copy that row, insert another row, and then you can go ahead and just paste that in there. So once you do that, then you'll have this column here, and then you come over to this variation section. Once you're in the variation section, which I've opened up, you'll see it. You have to click this plus symbol to the right, open it up. So the one thing you have to do in the parent row is you need to go to the parentage column and select that is the parent. And then you're going to select the variation theme. Now in all your child SKUs, you need to add the parent SKU. So you'll come over to your SKU section on that top row, copy that and paste it in all these columns, and then update the parentage to child. So you'll see the drop down once again, and you can select child. And then the relationship, it could be variation, accessory, package contains. But for this tutorial, we're just going to go over variation. So my variation theme is flavor and size in this example. I want to show you what it looks like to do two variations. So in the listing, what it'll show, let me see if I could find an example for you. So here's an example for you. This is a flavor and size, just this protein powder right here. I've actually bought this before. So you can see you have the 2 variation options. Now, here's all the flavor. You have a drop down here of all the flavors. Makes it super easy. They can click whatever one they want. And then you have the 2 pound, the 5 pound, the 10 pound. And then it says pack of 1. Now you can make it so it doesn't show that pack of 1 in there, but I think it's fine, right? So flavor, size, that's exactly what it will look like when you create your listing as well. So that's what the 2 variations will look like there. So this one, flavor and size. And the next thing I need to make sure I fill out is the flavor column and the size column. So I'm gonna start scrolling to the right here. And once again, there's this, you have to open up. So I have to open this up to get access to all these rows. In that drop down, you're gonna see the flavor column and the size column. In this one, I have flavor 1 and the size is small. Flavor 1, size is large. Flavor 2, size is small. Flavor 2, size large. Flavor 3, so on and so forth. So I have all these different flavors and then also all these different sizes. So in my listing, it'll actually only show, it'll show 5 flavors and then just 2 sizes. And then they can select which one they want. It's very simple, very easy to do. And this is exactly how you have to do it. Everything else you can copy down, you can copy all your bullet points, or you can leave them blank a lot of the time and it's just gonna take it from the parent listing. But yeah, very simple, you could do that. Now, when you upload, you may get an error. Amazon may require you to go back and add like other information, like if it contains batteries or anything like that. But let's see if it works here. So go ahead and just click File. Go ahead and then click Save As, save it, or just save it where it is. Go ahead and click Save. Now, once you finish, you could jump back into your Amazon account, click the menu, go to Catalog, Add Products via Upload. And then you're gonna get this screen here. You're gonna browse, select the file that you wanna pick, and then just simply hit Submit Products. Once you get through that section, you're gonna see on this spreadsheet upload status, whether it passed or failed. If it passed, you're gonna see that everything was uploaded, there's no issues. If it did fail, you're gonna see a feed processing error. Now I did cover that in that last video, so if you haven't clicked over, click to that last video. I'll show you, what to do if the file does fail. You may have to just download that feed processing report, fix a couple changes, re-upload that same report until it fixes. Now, you may get a little bit annoyed with the little errors Amazon gives you, but it's still way better than dealing with the errors inside of your listing instead of editing your listing, because when you have errors when you're editing your listing, it doesn't allow you to submit it at all. At least this way, it allows you to submit the changes that you're trying to make, and then you slowly just keep fixing the individual errors until everything is good. Now, I am not an extreme expert at this. My expertise is Amazon advertising, but I've done this 1,000 times with my clients, my own listings, and I have friends that are experts in this that I can reach out to if I run into any serious issues. So I hope this has been super helpful for you and you're able to update your listings a lot easier than you have in the past. And that's the easy, simple way to add variations to your existing Amazon listings. I hope this tutorial has made your life a little bit easier. And remember, click that subscribe button. If you want any videos, any requests for me to show you how to do something, or if you get any errors, drop it in the comments below. Go to my website. You can contact us directly on there and we'll make the video for you, or jump on a video call and just show you how to do it ourselves. So thank you for watching and have a great rest of your day.